Okay, good morning everybody, it's Mike. Hey, thanks for joining me this morning. Welcome to a new week. Hey, I want to tell you a little story this morning. Currently, there are 6 homes for sale in my neighborhood. 6 homes with 6 different listing agents. Isn't that interesting? 6 homes for sale, all with 6 different agents. That's a total of about $252,000 in commissions available just in my little neighborhood. Okay. Over the past 3 years, no agent has closed more than 2 homes in the community. With $250,000 at play right now, not even this year, just right now today, with $250,000 at play in my community, why is no agent capturing the lion's share of business? This is called geographic farming, right? Becoming the top of mind, credible expert within a geographically designated area. Or said more casually, how come nobody's working my neighborhood? Oh, wait. They are. No, I know 3 agents who I would say are sitting somewhere in Atlanta today, and they say they're telling somebody, oh, I farm that neighborhood. I believe they think they are. But there's 6 homes for sale with 6 different agents right now. So are they? Have they established themselves as the top of mind, credible expert in my neighborhood? And you know, the interesting thing about this is, with a few exceptions, very few exceptions, this is true all over Atlanta. There's all these neighborhoods, and right now there's robust sales activity going on. People are moving. The real estate economy is going to lead us out of whatever this is we're in right now. We're surging. Every neighborhood in Atlanta has robust activity going on right now. In every neighborhood, there's an agent, 2 or 3 or 4 or however many, that says, oh no, I work that neighborhood. The amazing thing is they don't capture any market share in there. Why? The people that live there don't know it. I live in my neighborhood, right? Because I'm in the business, I notice things, even done very rarely, very inconsistently, and very poorly. I notice when other agents do things, I take note of it. Why? Because I'm in the business. I'm not a typical consumer. So it catches my eye when and if it ever happens. Geographic farming is the attempt to try to become the top of mind, credible expert within a geographically designated area. That's my neighborhood. I work that neighborhood. I'm the expert on that neighborhood. It's a tried and true strategy that's worked successfully for agents for decades. So why is no single agent capturing market share in my community? Well, let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at the strategy. And as a resident of the community, we're going to cover action points within the strategy. And I'm going to tell you, as a resident in the community, the frequency that I receive this. Now, I want you to play a little game with me, though. I want you to think about where you live. Now, you could own a home. You could rent a house. You could be a tenant. It doesn't really matter, because you could apply this on let's say you rent an apartment. Okay, geographic farming says I might be working the apartment complex where you live, because I want to take you from being a tenant in that apartment complex to being a homeowner. It's all the same thing, folks. So I'm going to run through some action points that are part of the strategy, and I want you to think about where you live and how often you encounter a real estate agent that implements that specific action where you live. And let's see if your experience is anything like mine. Phone calls. Number 1, phone calls. Just listed, just sold, reminder of community activities, something like that. For me, never. Though they could use a tool like Slide Dial And even if you didn't want to do one at a time calls, because that can be, you're really busy, right? Sure you are. You could use a tool like Slide Dial though. Record one message. Hey, this is Mike over at Century 21, and just a quick call today to let you know of another home that just sold in our community. It's at 123 Main Street and it sold for $300,000. Hey, if you've thought about making a move, give me a call at 404-620-3398. You could do that. Nobody ever does that with me. Ever. Zero. Okay, well, let's move off the phone. How about email? Like an email video message, right? Or maybe I make a video message and I'm giving a market snapshot report. Many of you saw the one I put out last week. Or maybe I just do one on that little bitty neighborhood and just talking about the activity that's going on in there. Or I talk about some of the restaurants that are reopening in the area, or some of the activities that'll be going on over 4th of July. This coming weekend, where are the fireworks going to be? Are they going to be different this year than they've been in the past due to the coronavirus? What's going on? What can I do this week? What activities are out there? We could do a lot of different things. And we could create that message in the form of a video and then send that video out in an email message to everybody in the community. Nope, never, not once have I ever gotten anything like that via email from any of the 3 agents that I think believe they're working our neighborhood. Zero. Okay, well, let's move on to a different activity. Newsletter. Okay, well, here's an easy one because you don't really have to do much, right? Especially today, somebody will put the newsletter together for you. All you have to do is give them your credit card number. Occasionally, I'll get this. Occasionally, every once in a while, not enough to really, if I was a consumer, now as an agent, I pay attention to that stuff. I look and see what people are doing. But for everybody else in my neighborhood, it's just junk mail. It just goes straight to the trash can. I never get it frequently enough for it to make an impact. There's never relevant information in there that would catch my eye. It's just crap. It's just junk. And no agent ever sends it to me on a consistent basis over an extended period of time. Never. Let's move on. Social media, right? Free. We all think, I mean, I'm on Facebook, the amount of experts that I'm connected with on race relations and that are epidemiologists and that are life coaches, it's unbelievable. But do any of them use it with me in a relevant way to market to our neighborhood? Almost nothing ever. Almost nothing ever. All I get from other real estate people is their opinions on how the world ought to spin. Okay. How about targeted ads off of Facebook? Nope, never see them. Get ads from everything else in my world, but not from real estate people. How about video posts from real estate people about what's going on in my neck of the woods? Nope, never, zero. Okay, well, let's move on to a different part of geographic farming strategy. Let's talk about events. Well, this week is 4th of July. We just had Father's Day, before that Mother's Day. We've got Labor Day out in the future. No, nothing, zero. Nothing. Let's have one more area. How about open houses? Like one of the houses that's for sale is right next door to me. My neighbors. Now, I'm not listing and selling homes anymore, so I'm not soliciting people, right? If you wonder why my neighbors put their home up for sale and they didn't list it with me, I don't do that anymore. I try to help people do that. Here's what's interesting. The agent that did the open house, did they tell anybody in the neighborhood about it? No, nothing. Did they mail out or hand out an information sheet, a flyer? Nope. You know what they did? They put a directional sign out at the front of the neighborhood on Sunday morning. And I'm like, wow, you didn't break a nail doing that or pull a muscle, did you? Oh my gosh, they did nothing else. Did I see a targeted Facebook ad? Did they go live on Facebook? Did I see anything on Instagram? Did they put any information out in the community? Did I get an email telling me they were going to do an open house? Well, Mike, why would they be marketing to you? I might have a friend that wants to move into the neighborhood. I might be thinking about selling my house. Am I very impressed with what the agent did next door? I'm not impressed at all. I think they're intellectually lazy, is what I think. I think they did the least they could get away with doing and still claim that they did something. Geographic farming, tried and true strategy, folks. Tried and true strategy works if you work it. $250,000 available in commissions in my neighborhood right now. Nobody's doing nothing. I want you to seize a strategy. Go out and make it happen for yourself today.